What's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSPN, and today, guys, I'm going to be talking about the Broncos as concerns week 2. They played against the Raiders today. It's an historic rivalry between those two teams in the AFC, I believe West. And guys, even though the Broncos got the win, and it was such a close, very close game. We won by 1 point. I mean, it was amazing in the fourth quarter, but I really have to say the offense did not step up whatsoever. I don't know what went wrong, but at the end of the day, sure, we got the win against an historic rivalry between the Broncos and the Raiders, but I really wanted to see more aggressiveness from the offensive team, and I just don't know where to start. We can start from like maybe the quarterback and maybe the wide receivers. I'm not complaining whatsoever about the running game because they stepped up their game, especially Philip Lindsay. Guys, I really have to say Philip Lindsay is an amazing player. I mean, I'm not sure if just because he's wearing the number 30, having the Terrell Davis, approval, or maybe something. Having that sort of magic in that number really boost up his momentum and his drive to just really compete in the NFL. So it's just I'm not sure what he's doing, but I hope he keeps it up because he's really been stepping up his game for the Broncos for these well, it's only week 2, but he's really been stepping up, and I really can't wait to see more out of this guy. And I believe he averaged maybe rushing yards of 100, maybe 104 yards, something like that. So, and he's just really stepping up his game, especially also from Royce Freeman. I mean, the guy, he got his first touchdown in his career today, and overall, the running game, they have been stepping up their game, and huge congrats to the running game. I mean, they stepped up their game in a very good way. What else can I say? I mean, the quarterback position, Case Keenum, even though he rushed for a touchdown, that was a little bit of a boost of his performance today, but that interception and having only 200 yards really hasn't been that really so great to really watch out of him. I mean, maybe we could have the same performance that he had in week 1, but unfortunately the defense of the Raiders were all over the place when it came to the Broncos offense. And for our wide receivers, we saw some glimpse of them catching a ball here and there, but at the end of the day, they haven't really been productive as late. Especially, I hate to say this, from Demaryius Thomas. He's one of my favorite players, ever since he got drafted. I mean, the guy's really been an elite wide receiver, but unfortunately for this game, he hasn't really been productive as of late, and I really hope that he just changes that in the following weeks to come. So, and also from Emmanuel Sanders, sure, there was some glimpse when he catches the ball from like 20 yards and something like that, but he still hasn't been been that also productive in this game as well. So, and you know what, guys, really have to, I just remembered, we also really had to think about it also. I mean, sure, Case Keenum hasn't been playing well today, but there has been some moments where he did make some plays, but then the refs overruled the call, or just didn't really think that was a catch. It was out of bounds. I mean, we could also make the argument also that the refs were a little bit over dramatic when it came to certain plays. Especially, there were some moments that when there was a touchdown, I believe it was from Tim Patrick's, something like that. I believe it was him, number 81. He did had a touchdown. He did had a touchdown, but Everybody thought it was a touchdown, but then they overruled it. I mean, his foot didn't touch the ground. I mean, there's something about that. I mean, I also have to blame the refs on that end, but at the end of the day, you know, you're playing against the Raiders and the good defense. I really wish that the offense were more productive in this game. So that's my thoughts about the offense. Let's get to the defense of the Broncos. There were some glimpse of moments where, you know, the defense were handling their own, especially Von Miller getting a sack. But there were some moments that, you know, there were some plays that got away from them, and I really was sort of disappointed of that. And I was really hoping could be some interceptions from the Broncos, but unfortunately, you know, Derek Carr was just playing great today, and I have to really give him some props. I mean, I believe he went maybe 25 to 30, maybe 28 of 30 in today's game. I mean, he was really productive today, and I really have to give props to the Raiders. To the Raiders offense, especially the quarterback, and I hate to say it, but it's the truth, guys. I mean, they stepped up their game today, and they looked like they really wanted to win the game in Mile High, but you know, the Broncos did not want to allow it to happen, and I'm glad that they didn't want it to happen, and they stepped up their game in the fourth quarter, and were tremendously productive in the fourth quarter. And even though it was a sloppy win from the Broncos, I'm really glad that they didn't lose against a rival team, especially from the Oakland Raiders. So guys, I want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of today's game? Did you guys like it? Was there some sloppy plays, or do you just blame the whole game on the referees for making some ridiculous calls that could have been a perfect win for the Broncos in today's game? So guys, comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. I'm really hoping that the Broncos will, you know, look at this game and really be more productive in week 3. I'm not sure who they're playing against, but I just really hope that they have their A game, so some similarity to week 1, but a little bit better. So let's just hope for a positive season for the Broncos going down. So like, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Broncos. Peace.